Welcome to the Shanti Meditation Beginners Program.
Добро пожаловать на программу Шанти Медитации для начинающих.
Many people ask me that why we should practice Shanti Meditation, not others.
Многие спрашивают, почему мы должны практиковать именно шанти-медитацию, а не что-то другое.
First thing to understand that all meditation are one.
Первое, что нужно понять, то, что все медитации — это есть одно целое.
There are no two meditation.
Нет двух различных медитаций на самом деле.
But the way the Shanti meditation has been designed, which makes it easy, simple, and effective.
Но шанти-медитация разработана таким образом, что она простая и эффективная.
So that is the first answer. The second answer, that it is a conscious journey.
Это первая часть ответа. А вторая часть ответа — это то, что шанти-медитация — это осознанное путешествие.
You know what it means by conscious journey, understand by one example.
И то, что мы понимаем под осознанным путешествием, можно понять на следующем примере.
When you are driving your car, you are aware of the cars in front, at the back, on the right, and the left. You are aware of the street or the highway. You are aware of the lane.
Когда вы, например, ведете свой автомобиль, то вы осознаете, что у вас впереди, справа, слева, позади есть какие-то машины, движутся вместе с вами, вы находитесь на такой-то дороге, и вы находитесь на такой-то полосе этой дороги.
So when you are looking and listening to me on a computer, you don't need too much of things. You need to focus your awareness and attention on what I'm saying.
И похожим образом, когда вы смотрите в компьютер на Гуруджи, то вам не нужно размышлять ни о чем, вы просто осознаете то, о чем говорит Гуруджи.
But when you are driving, you need a dynamic awareness, not only to drive safely, but also to prevent yourself from any mishappening.
В то время, когда вы ведете машину, то вам необходимо такое объемное сознание, объемная осознанность, которая позволяет вам не только вести машину, но и обеспечивать безопасность свою и окружающих.
So the same thing happens during the journey of meditation. You follow a particular step, at the same time the mind becomes crazy and takes your mind away from meditation.
В медитации может случиться следующее, что возникает какая-то мысль, и она уводит вас в сторону, прочь от медитации.
You know, the same thing happens. You lose your awareness on the steering of a car when you are driving, and the next moment you have a fear. Oh, and then you hold on the steering and you return to awareness.
Нечто похожее может случиться с вами и тогда, когда вы находитесь за рулем автомобиля, вы можете отвлечься на какую-то долю секунды, а затем вы спохватываетесь и возвращаете свое внимание на дорогу и на процесс вождения.
The same thing happens in meditation.
То же самое с нами случается и в медитации.
And that is why Shanti meditation helps you to take a conscious journey.
А шанти-медитация помогает нам осознанно подходить к процессу.
And the third important point that it is a guided meditation practice.
Третий важный элемент то, что эта практика является управляемой с помощью учителя.
Guided meditation simply means that you follow my mind only during the practice.
Управляемая медитация означает то, что мы следуем за наставлениями, за сознанием учителя во время медитации.
I cannot lend my mind 24 hours.
Но это происходит только во время медитации, поскольку Гуруджи не может свой ум нам предоставить в течение 24 часов в сутки.
So now understand that why you follow my mind instead of your mind.
И важно понять, почему мы следуем здесь за сознанием учителя, а не за собственным умом.
I am guiding you the steps and your mind is becoming crazy because of your honey, because of your money, because of your boss.
Во время медитации ваш ум может отвлечься на разные внешние вещи, такие как ваш супруг или супруга, ваши деньги, например, ваш начальник и прочее.
So when you follow your mind during the practice, you waste your time in meditation.
Поэтому, если вы следуете за собственным умом в процессе практики, то вы просто теряете время в медитации.
We know, we always like to waste our time.
Но мы довольно часто любим тратить свое время зря.
And the fourth point is very important that it is a higher mindfulness practice.
Следующий очень важный момент то, что шанти-медитация – это практика высшей осознанности.
You know, in mindfulness, we talk a lot about emptiness, nothingness.
Когда мы говорим об осознанности, мы очень часто упоминаем такие понятия, как пустота, пустотность, ничто.
But have you really understand what it means by nothingness and emptiness?
Но действительно ли мы понимаем, что именно подразумевается под понятием пустоты?
Live one day without the members of your family in your home, and you will experience that emptiness throughout the day.
Если вы проживете хотя бы один день без членов вашей семьи, то вы ощутите пустоту.
You know, that emptiness scares you.
И эта пустота будет вами управлять.
Because the mind constantly remembers the past and remembers the members of the family who is not present in the home.
Потому что наш ум все время обращается к своей памяти, и в памяти хранится информация о тех членах семьи, которых даже в данный момент нет с вами вместе.
So Shanti Meditation talks about that emptiness, that nothingness, which comes when the mind leaves the external world and lives inside.
А шанти-медитация говорит о том виде пустоты, когда ум не обращается к своей памяти, когда ум обращается вовнутрь и пребывает внутри.
So I just talked about that Shanti meditation is a conscious journey. Then how to know the emptiness is because of fear or emptiness because of the mind living within.
И поскольку мы говорим, что шанти-медитация – это процесс осознанный, то как же нам понять, пустота приходит от страха или от того, что ум пребывает внутри?
So after the meditation, if your experience is that you were able to control your mind and control your thoughts, this emptiness is scary, nothing to do with any state of meditation.
Если по окончании медитации у вас сложилось впечатление, что вам удалось проконтролировать свой ум, свои эмоции и мысли, то тогда ваша пустота – это пустота страха, которая ничего общего не имеет с истинной пустотой пребывания внутри.
And when your experience after the meditation is inner calm, peace, poise, happiness, then this is the real emptiness we are seeking in meditation.
Если же по окончании медитации вы ощущаете счастье, спокойствие внутри, то тогда это то ощущение истинной пустоты, к которой мы и стремимся в медитации.
So we will have 7 steps today of Shanti meditation, that is a higher mindfulness practice.
Мы сегодня будем следовать 7 шагам в медитации, которые являются практикой высшей осознанности.
So first step would be leaving your crazy mind outside and following my mind.
В течение первого шага мы постараемся оставить наш ум снаружи и последуем за умом Гуруджи.
Second step will be recognition and awareness of the world outside that needs to be left outside.
Следующим шагом будет осознание того, что снаружи есть мир, который нужно оставить и от которого нужно уйти вовнутрь.
Then the withdrawal, natural withdrawal from outside to inside.
Следующий шаг – это естественный переход от внешнего к внутреннему.
Fourth step would be the inner journey.
Четвертый шаг будет путешествие вовнутрь.
Then awakening that the mind is living deeper within.
Далее осознание того, что есть сознание, которое живет глубоко внутри.
And the sixth step will be transcending the mind, living into that state of emptiness.
Следующий шаг – это преобразование ума для того, чтобы он мог пребывать в том состоянии внутренней пустоты.
And the seventh step will be just learning from your own experiences to progress.
А на седьмом шаге мы будем учиться от наших собственных ощущений, которые мы будем испытывать в процессе.
Let's take a journey to the Shanti meditation.
Давайте начнем наше путешествие в шанти-медитацию.
So the first step is leaving the mind that is crazy outside. How we do it? Still we do nothing. So first thing, sit or lie down in any position of the body. Sitting cross-legged, lying down, both are okay. Close your eyes gently. and be comfortable. You see, I'm trying to explain you these steps so that one day your mind picks up the understanding and then you can live in that state of meditation. So eyes are closed, the body is comfortable, but still we recognize consciously that the body is comfortable. How? Look at the neck joint, sensation and being comfortable, shoulder joints, comfortable. Comfortable, how do you know that? You feel the sensation there. Look at the hip joints, knees, ankles and the toes. Feel the sensation and experience the state of being comfortable. Remember, my friend, mind always likes to do something or the other at all the time. So when the mind discovers that the journey to the Shanti meditation is doing nothing, it reacts. And it says, what's the fun of doing nothing? I will not do it. So, where is the solution? You listen to me. That is what the guided meditation is, only during the practice. Second point is being carefree. Being carefree means what? Thoughts are coming and going. Feeling comes and goes. Feeling changes. Let anything happen outside in terms of the thought or the thinker or the feeling or the sensation. We do nothing. We do nothing. We are carefree. Then comes being casual, being natural. We are still in the very first step. The very first step is leaving the crazy mind outside and preparing yourself for the journey. Now we move to the second step, and the second step we understood a recognition and awareness of the world outside with a reference to the body. That is how, my friends, you recognize, you become aware that you are inside your home listening to me. And at the same time, you're also aware of outside your home. See the point, see the metaphor, see the example. So again, question comes how to translate this awareness into our meditation journey. So simple. So look at the head and the neck and the space outside. So you learn from your own experiences two things. Space outside, you recognize it, and the sensation in the head and the neck. That is enough. Look at the right arm. What the right arm is doing, it is nothing. What is the state of the right arm? It is the state of being comfortable, being carefree, and being casual. You see? And in that state, you look at the right arm and the space outside the right arm. See? Done. Look at the left arm and the space all around the left arm. Space all around the left arm. Look at the rib cage. So you're looking at the chest. At the same time, you feel the chest and the space together. So awareness of the space helps you to recognize this is outside and this is my rib cage. Look at the belly and the space all around. See how easy it is. Look at the right leg and the space all around the right leg. You see, my friends, the mindfulness is simply a state of doing one thing. State of doing nothing, that is the first thing to know. Second is, it is to become aware of the state of consciousness devoid of any content of the mind. So it is a state. You cannot create and produce that state. So that is why every teacher who has reached to a state of awakening guides you differently. So what we do in Shanti meditation, that I personalize, customize these steps to help you progress faster. Look at the left leg when the eyes are closed, when the leg is in the state of being comfortable, and the space all around. So you experience the space and the sensation in the left leg. Become aware of the entire body. Now you are aware of the entire body. Body and also the space all around. Look at the space all around. You can even fine-tune the mind. When you see fine-tune the mind means that you make the mind subtle. It normally, naturally leaves the thought. So you are aware of the space in front of your body. And you're aware of the space on the back of the body and also under the hips if you are sitting. Now see, one thing is sure. We are aware of the floor or the bed on which we are lying or on the chair on which we are sitting that is different from our hips or the back when we are lying. So when we know it is different, it is because of the space between the two. Can you become aware of it? Simple thing. You see, the master who knows through its experience can personalize these practices to help you progress and even reduce your anxiety, manage your pain, and a lot of other stuff. Now the third step is withdrawal of the mind. From where? From outside. How you withdraw your mind? From the external world when you move inside your home? You do nothing. You are inside the home. You are aware of the home inside. You see? That is the natural withdrawal. And that is what we do in the third step. Look at the head and the neck, the space outside. So when you move inside the home, you leave the world outside. Okay. So now you move from the space to the skin of the head and the neck and just be there. So what happens? indirectly you are withdrawing the mind from the sense organs that perceives the objects of the external world. So we have given a beautiful break. We see the space, and from the space we feel the sensation in the head and the neck. In the moment we feel it, we experience the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. See? Right arm. When you look at the right arm, space outside, and from the space to the skin of the right arm. So when you do that, what happens? In a way, you do nothing. But the moment you do it, you move into a new level of awareness. And you learn from your experience. You experience the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Look at the left arm. So now see, understand, recognize how you are looking, in which condition you are looking at the left arm. Left arm, it is in a state of being comfortable, being carefree and casual. You are also aware of the space and the left arm. So in that state, mind moves from the space to the skin, and it stays there. So what happens? You move into a new level of awareness and experiences of sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Now, you look at the rib cage, same thing. Instantly, the moment you look at the rib cage, awareness tells you comfortable, carefree, casual, space, and from the space, drop your mind on the rib cage. Just be there. When you're there, you awaken to experience of sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. My friends, when the mind works on us, it works through the body. The entire network of nerves spread over the body. When we work on the mind, we tell the mind, follow me. Don't follow your old habits. So that is the key point. When you follow the mind that makes you crazy, when the mind follows you, so what the mind is following in this step, understand. Understanding is extremely important. You look at the right leg, so your understanding is a recognition of being comfortable of the right leg. At the same time, the space and the right leg, and then you drop your mind from the space to the right leg as if you move inside your home. My friends, you all know when you move inside the home, you have left the neighbors, the streets, the highways, the cars, everything. I know you understand it. But when you move your mind from the space to the right leg, all the thoughts are dropped, all objects, images are dropped from the mind. If that happens, You are with me. Now look at the left leg. Same thing. Space outside. Move the mind from outside to inside. And once you do that, you experience the sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Please be careful. Sometimes when I use the word do it, that means moving your awareness. It is not doing anything as such. So when the mind hears the word do it and it says, okay, now I can take you out. So look at the entire body from the top to the toes, where you are on the body, with awareness of the space outside. And I'll leave the space all around the body, beyond the body itself, and experience the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. What else we need? Without doing anything. In the first 3 steps, we are experiencing sensation, relaxation, and stillness. But because the mind is heavily conditioned and it cannot maintain the status quo, so we add few more steps. The 4th step is inner journey. What is the inner journey? What happens when you move inside the home? Only difference. When you move inside the home, you are familiar with a lot of things. The articles, the objects, the kitchen, the restroom, the bedroom, the living room, the color, stairs, a lot of things. Computer, from where you're watching and listening to my program. This is what happens when we move inside from outside to inside. But when we move the mind in mindfulness from outside to inside, it is an unknown territory. Unknown means the mind doesn't know. So when the mind does not know it, and when we look inside the head and the neck, what happens? We experience the emptiness, a sense of darkness. Now, this emptiness and the darkness is a projection of the mind. And many people started feeling as if, oh, we have reached to the emptiness. The journey still continues. So to make it very clear, we have added this step of inner journey. By maintaining your awareness and attention that even if the mind moves inside, the journey is unknown. So you learn from your experience an instant blankness and emptiness that gives you a clue of your progress. Look inside the right arm. How I was giving this step to you before? Perhaps you may remember. Look at the left arm outside. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and look inside. Simple emptiness and calmness and the poise. That was the way I was giving this practice, this step. Look inside the rib cage, and today I'm saying just look inside the rib cage and be there. You see, if I'm not speaking for a while and your mind remains and maintains awareness of the darkness, you have started living within. And if the mind makes you crazy, it starts thinking, then you know where you are. In the outset, I told you that you follow my mind during the practice only. Look inside the valley and be there, as if you are in a no man's land. Why? Because the mind does not know what lies inside. So it projects that space of darkness, of emptiness, of nothingness. But the next moment it starts reacting. But if it is not reacting, it is wonderful. You see the difference? A very minute difference between, all teachers have to teach more or less the same way. Look at the right leg, inside only. Well, you are inside the home, so you need not worry what is outside. Just keep looking inside the right leg, be there. Look inside the left leg. You're just there. See another perspective. Did I not tell you that driving is an art of dynamic awareness? Same thing the meditation is. So when you're looking inside the left leg, you are aware of all the experiences starting from the first step to this step. That makes the difference in success and failure. You need not to think of reminding. It is your experience. That is the key. The entire body. You are aware of the entire body inside from the top to the toes. Maybe you move the mind inside from the top to the toes and be there. Now that movement gives another set of experience. That is inner calmness and quietness. We experience a sense of quietness and the calmness. So now we ask the mind, could you please continue to live within? That becomes our next step. So you look at the breath that is going in and out. Simply you look at the breath that is going in and out. But in the state of sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Looking within, living within. You're looking at the breath that is going in and out. So we qualify that breath awareness with many points, but without any effort. So first point, breath going in and out. Second point, feeling the sensation of the breath inside the nose. Third point, no change. In the state of sensation, relaxation, and stillness, in the state of darkness inside, then something great happens. I'll not speak for a minute, but I will remain with you in the present and maintain your awareness of the entire existence, the space outside, sensation, relaxation, and the stillness, breath moving in and out, feeling the sensation, and also experiencing calmness behind the breath. Continue just for a minute. In that state, we go for this last step. When the breath goes in and you are aware of the projected emptiness inside when the breath goes in and you look inside. The breath comes out, the mind goes out, and you see the projected emptiness. Let there be. Continue looking. That state of emptiness when the breath goes in and out, the more you look at it, what is going to happen? That wrong, false knowledge will drop, replaced by the state of nothingness and emptiness. That is how the journey takes place. Outside there may be any step, but more or less what happens inside is a different thing. And we are learning at the same time, understanding what is happening inside. Breath goes in. When the breath goes in, you drop your mind into the darkness inside. What happens? When you drop your mind, who knows who you are? So your false identity also drops. You're doing something very subtle and powerful. Remember this. When the breath comes out, the mind follows. Mind drops and dissolves into the outer space, and with it, the false I also drops. Who is false I? We know by our label, we know about our nationality, by our profession, by our position, by our caste, by our creed, by our religion. Nothing remains. You see, when nothing remains, and when the mind is not at all worried what is there outside, it is absorbed inside. It is interested in living within. You are there. That is our step of bhavati, the emptiness with reference to the mind. Why? Now the mind is looking beyond all its contents and including the projected darkness. You see in other tradition, Master says that there is a light alone inside. So it is not the light of an electricity. Light refers to the wisdom, the knowledge, the recognition, and awareness. And when these masters say that there is a light inside, they mean it. What they mean it? They mean it that when you see the darkness, it is basically the projected darkness created by the mind. It's a long journey, my friends. It's a journey. Shanti meditation is a higher mindfulness. You do nothing. Really, you do nothing. You simply move the mind from outside to inside the way you move inside your home. What it takes to move inside the home. Only one thing that remains to be answered through your experience, that when you move inside the home, you're familiar with everything. When you are moving inside yourself, you enter into an unknown territory, and we explore that. When we explore that, we awaken to inner peace, happiness, love, wisdom, truth, and we bring an end to the suffering. Now do nothing, remain as you are. And that is the point where you start learning from your experiences. You remember how the mind behaved, and you also know your experiences. We normally do not rub our palms after the meditation. The reason being, the mind moves very fast outside when you rub your palms. So that's why we follow the other way. Bring your mind on the right palm, your mind on the left palm. Lift your both the palms, place it in your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Know your experiences. Bring the hands down. And we will share our experiences now, openly, without any reservation. Why? Because that is going to help you, not me. Remember, it gives me more idea about how you are progressing, and that will also help me for what? That will help me to guide you deeply in the next episode of Shanti Meditation. So please, don't forget to share your experiences, good, bad, high, low. There is no issue even if you criticize. You might have been doing something else. It is okay. So come on, let us share your experiences. I could see one guy from India is totally absorbed. He is still absorbed into that state. That is a good thing. And so how are you, Samir?
Very relaxed, sir. Totally relaxed.
Totally
No
relaxed
thoughts.
and calm.
Only
Very
your voice was there. That's it.
wonderful experience.
My
Very
mind was exactly following what you were telling. Yeah,
yeah.
I was little bit uncomfortable in sitting. I changed my posture once or twice. That was there, but I was completely following you.
Okay. Two things. One thing is when the mind is constantly nagging you to change the position of the body, change it and continue the journey. When there is a little bit of discomfort and the mind is careless about it, don't move and continue with it. I had a feeling like an electric current through the body. Dennis is writing. I had a feeling like an electric current throughout the body, and it was like a session took very little time. Feeling calm now. You succeeded. You are already into a deeper state of mindfulness. So that electric current balances the prana, the energy, and that takes your mind away from the external world. These experiences also happens in other types of meditation. And we had an experience of timelessness. That is another wonderful point, Denise. How are you, Eliona? Eliona in the picture is looking at me or staring at me. She has to answer. Both are good for me. Eliona, how are you? YouTube, my mind is calmer than before. Thank you. So I think, Eliona, it is becoming calmer week by week. I'm waiting when it becomes perfectly calm. No more duality and a conflict. That is the key to the journey of meditation. Yes, you have to try. Wonderful, you have to try, Eliana. So that is all for today. And Sasha ji, how are you? I'm good. So that is all for today. We'll be meeting again next week. I'll open the YouTube link just 10 minutes before as the Dennis suggested me so that we can have no confusion. Thank you. Namaste. Live in peace and calm.